Where else? Where else? Oh. Gosh, I don't even know who's awake. I don't want to bother anybody. Haven't seen some people in a while, though. Gotta say hello. That's a good start, I think. Hello. I have to send messages. Hello. Hello. Hi up. How are you? Why is this so dark right now? That's not what I want. Hello. We are listening to Lo-Fi Soul, and I'm about to paint my nails and chit chat with people. Ooh, I hope you made some good money. Hopefully you didn't have too crazy a crowd. Is that what I want? No. Jesus. I do thrift. I was just on eBay, actually. I found that going on eBay for jean brands I like benefits me better than, I don't know, they're cheaper and mostly they're all hemmed. I'm short, so I need them to be hemmed. Great, that's wonderful. I have a pair of those. I call them my ski pants, even though I've never been skiing. But that's what I think that's what their original use was for. Erica! Thank you for liking the live, you guys. I haven't been on here for a month. I feel like I've neglected people. Oh. You know, I just appreciate, I don't know, I like coming across lives that aren't yelling. There's a lot of yelling. And at, 4:15 in the morning, I don't want loud, and I can't do it. Sometimes we get loud, but very rarely. Yeah, I love mine. About time. I know. It's been so long. Good to see you, Panda. I'm just going to paint these real quick. I've been meaning to do it. I haven't really been taking care of myself lately. Trying to get my taxes done. It takes me a long time to do it. So, how is everybody doing? Me too. I hope you get paid well. I hope you have a safe trip home too. I know you're still at work. I need more light in here. The cat's asleep, and I don't want to wake the cat up with this bright-ass light. But I need it. No, that was last month. I file an extension every year, and they were due on the 15th, and I'm just now done with it. Whew, it's so intense. It's because I don't do anything with it all throughout the year. Even though I should. I know I should. It's a traumatic experience to do any of it. So, I have... Ew. Hello, Dakota. How are you? Good eye, Erica. Good job. Ugh, gross. How is everybody doing? Tell me about all of it. Jeffrey Park. Procrastination is our best friend. I think so. I mean, that's all I've got. I've got a lot happening all the time. I'm never bored. I just, I could think of a billion different things that I wanted to do other than my taxes. Ugh. And I swear to God, I got them in at 11:59. on the 15th. So 11:59 p.m. on October 15th. I'm lying to you. I don't mean it. It was at 11:58. I can tell you because it was on my Cash App, by the way, is amazing. Doing your taxes through Cash App was fantastic. No baking. I not tonight. I'm trying to take care of myself. I will be baking. I have a whole new roll of cookies. There's a lot of things I want to make. I'm glad to be back. Man, I can't wait to go and vote. We can't vote yet on the weekend, so as soon as we can do that. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Stan. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have a tree of heaven. It stinks. It's the worst tree in the world. It's invasive. It's crazy. We have lantern flies. I have to show you a couple things, and it's really ridiculous. No more music. Hold on. Hold on. This is dumb. Okay. You won't be able to see it, right? Dyslexia. What is that? Like, I don't know what that is, but it's weird. And it happened at the same time. 6:54. What time was this? 6:53. 6:54. And this was also at 6:54. What is that? I was going to make a post about it, but I'm like, it's in a different location, but I don't know. I don't know what that was. They're the size of cicadas, by the way. I was coming on here to show you the lanternfly, but then I had, I don't know if I don't think it's a UFO, although I've seen one of those. It wasn't the space station. I feel like it wasn't a plane because it wasn't on the flight path that we normally see. Two people suggested it was a comet. It wasn't. I'm showing you lanternflies. Lanternflies they're jumpers and they're intense. Okay. So this is my collage I made the other day. Open up. What sucks is that they're pretty, but they crunch when you kill them, and that's terrible and hurts my heart and not what I want to do. But you can see that there's an infestation on this stupid tree of heaven. All the little dots or whatever. All those. Well, if the moon is cheese, it could be melting. You know what I'm saying, though. What kind of music do you like? Most everything. Most everything. Generally not top 40. But everything's changed now. Some of the sounds that I hear on YouTube Shorts and through here, I want to pull my hair out, but most of the time, I like finding new stuff. What kind of music do you like? It's good to see you too, Stan. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for following. And thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, yep. Panda, why are you waiting until November 5th? If you're still in here, I can't take it. One of my clients, a lot of people, I was telling her how I was reading a lot of people near me like to go, they like going on election day. It's super easy, blah, blah, blah. I'm late everywhere all the time. I would probably, and I work on Tuesdays. It's easier for me just to go on the weekend, so. But they've made it harder in the state I live in to vote on the weekends. They've like cut down to 2 weekends out of the month. It's stupid. I hate it. I hate it. God, it's the worst. But my one client earlier this week, she usually waits, but there's always some crazy shit that happens, and she wasn't able to vote that day. And I know that that's a thing that happens with people, because shit happens like that to me all the time. If many frogs, maybe fewer. Yeah, we don't have any, but the cardinals will eat them. They haven't, but they would. They're just invasive and they're multiplying like crazy. Classic rock, 80s, 90s, and country. Yeah, 90s country is kind of my preference, really. Man, I've missed you, Erica. They are. I know they are. They can be pretty all day long. We got the tape around the tree right now. It's just disgusting. Like, I'm easily skeeved out. Like, I can't. Hello, Andrew. How are you? All right. Teacher moment. I washed my hair today unnecessarily, but here we are. I can't deal with it. They're too intense. Ugh. That tree, a tree of heaven smells like a Bradford pear, if you don't know already. And their little seedlings pop up all over the neighborhood, and I have this immense amount of guilt because it's coming from my tree, I think. And that's what drew them in. They're attracted to tree of heaven. That damn thing loses limbs all the time. I know this is a bit off topic, but you're... Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. Thank you for following. Tired, it's 3:25, yeah. I'm in the Midwest. It's... That would be funny. I don't know if crows eat them. There was like a whole laundry list of birds that would eat them, but I think they're just too big for most, and I don't know. No, but we have a lot of epidemiologists. Is that the word I want to use? Yeah, that live near us. I have 2 for clients, and then one is one of our neighbors. So we just figured, when we see him, we'll ask him. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Good morning, Rusty. How are you? We have praying mantis. I'm not saying that right, am I? Entomology. Is it entomology? No. I have to know because I feel stupid now. Nope. Because that's a skin person. Bug scientist. I'm not saying it right, and I've said it a bunch of times recently. And an entomologist. God, I've got 3 of them. Like, what? Never mind. Yes, thank you. Thank you there. Entomology. God, I'm so annoyed with myself. I knew it started with an E, but most of those would. This one time, I think somebody in the neighborhood near my work bought a whole bunch of them because there were so many praying mantises. Like, I had one that was huge. It was all over, it was huge, and it had landed on my shoulder blade, and I brought it in, and I, shoved it, sloughed it off. Unfortunately, it was towards my client, and she was upset with me at the time, but I just thought, I had to get it off of me. And then I took it outside. There's still magical bugs, though. I've seen baby ones. Yeah, so I don't know what that thing on the moon was or flying from the moon, and I don't know. That tape trap isn't really working as well, but I don't know why they crawl down the tree and then crawl back up. It's not like they're sloths or something. Sorry for being boring. I have to finish this one bit. My whole life need to move south. Why? I get that now. It blew over my head. Now I think it's funny. Anyone else see that vid of that girl who made it? Ew. Main character, that's terrible. Good. As a Midwestern born and raised, I lived in the South for 2 years. I had a hard time keeping friends or being friends with like the neighbors and stuff. And where I lived, I didn't notice the difference growing up and growing into an adult. I didn't notice the difference of new money and old money. But there's a lot of new money where I moved, and it was bad. And it's just tacky. Like, I don't know. And then I got to this point where people weren't nice to me. So I'm going to just say that. And I'm not saying all Southern. I'm just saying the ones that I happen to run into and meet. Not all of them, but some of them. It just left a bad taste in my mouth. But like the warmer the weather, the weirder the people. I don't know. I say that. But I'm weird, so takes one to know one, I guess. Rat fuel. As a child and Egyptian, I have no choice but to get money. Of course. Thank you. Thanks, Fuel. The moon is winning, give us face. You're welcome. Anyone else? Yeah, now, I saw that one, there was a girl that had a baby squirrel in her hair. She was trying to rescue it, and then it crawled into her hair, and it was all shaken. It was like a little baby squirrel. I mean, it's fine. I didn't watch the whole thing. You're welcome. Yikes, maybe I'll stay in Iowa. I mean, maybe it was back in 2004, 2005. You're a dude. It's probably fine for you. It wasn't for me. It was not. I wish it was. Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm painting my toes and then I'm going to paint my nails and I'm chit-chatting with people. It's the cat. You alright, bud? Hi. Minnie. He's not interested in anything, I forgot. What? Northern Virginia is like the perfect balance. Nice. Thank you for follows. Thank you for the follows, you guys. I need them. I'm trying to get to 10,000, but I'd be happy just to get to, 9,000. I only need 100 more, I think. So, thank you for the 10 of you that have followed me so far. Rusty, what kind of dog did you get? You guys, I can't show you. I have to show you. Okay, So I'm still in mourning. I'm still grieving. My little boy, you know, everybody knows I loved my dogs. I can't talk about it, but I finally get out of here. Jesus. I just figured out what he was, and it's a big deal to me. And they have him Rottweiler Lab mix. I need to know where that ad is. Give her the photos. She's 6. Hello. Hello. I don't know where Port Orange is. I love Florida, but I spent 12 years in Ohio, 8 in Illinois, 3 in the rest in Iowa. Man, you are all over the Midwest, huh? When are you going to go to Missouri? Oh, where is he? Oh my God. I have to... Oh my God. Give me more of this guy. Okay, you guys remember my boy, right? I don't know if you remember his face, but look at this boy. You know what you know what his mix is? Look how long his ears are even. He looks just like Finnegan. Rottweiler Lab. And it would make total sense. Now, and I know the next Rottweiler Lab, we were so blessed to get him at 6 weeks old. It was way too early. Actually 8. We met him at 6. But I don't want to jinx it, but man, what a great boy. He was so handsome. That big ass block head of his. He wasn't too thin. Like, we thought he was a German Shepherd because of some of the fur on his... He had the coat, like the thickness of the coat here, and long fur on his tail and hind legs. But when I look at it, he might have some in there still, but there's not. He's mostly Rottweiler and Lab, which is very exciting. No, they're not. I go down to Ozark and Branson. I've heard of both of those places. I've never been to either. I think I'd never go anywhere. Oh, good. Thank you for all the gifts, Erica. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I've missed some things. I've been trying to befriend dogs for years, and I'm 27 now. You can watch the guy who just goes and sits with dogs. I'm terrified of dogs and have an intense phobia that I can't seem to get rid of. I'm sorry, Fuel. That sucks. I can't, I feel that way about snakes. My husband saw a garter snake in the daylilies remnants, doing some yard work, and it was a baby, and I know that there's a mama somewhere. But with this cat, who is sometimes an outdoor cat, we don't have to, I never see him, catch snakes. Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't do snakes. I can't do slugs either. I can't handle anything without legs. Or anything like a millipede or centipede. I can't handle too many legs either. The most I can handle are 14. And that's the house centipede. Reptiles are scary for everyone. I know, but Dizzy, I don't like to... A lot of people have asked, and I say the Midwest. You know what, though? I haven't been. There's a few places I haven't been. All along 65. I-65. God. Jeffrey Park. So, what's everybody up to? Are you relieved that, you can just hang out and not talk politics? We're not talking politics. I really don't have any other things to tell you. That was a big one. All the things outside of life, like the lantern flies are crazy, the finding what Finnegan was, and what else? I woke up from sleep and now I'm rolling up. Rolling up. My Cash App is all my nocturnal life. Hold on, I have to look and make sure that I'm not a liar. But people will request money from me and I'm like, joke's on you. I don't have any. What's this? Yeah, I'm the $sign my nocturnal life. It's always that. That's my freaking Venmo. It's all the things. Thank you. Can't focus on reading poetry tonight. Damn, my phone about to die. I need to charge it. You do need to charge it. Thank you, Rap Fuel. We like it chill, don't we, Erica? This is such a nice... Aww. Well, I'm usually doing these on Sunday. And I can start anytime between 2:30 and 4:30. If I start them at 5, it's usually a very fast live. I'm if you wrote a song, I'd want to read the lyrics, but I'm not into poetry. I mean, I am and I'm not. I'm weird about it. I'm weird about stuff like that. What the shit? I don't know what that sound was. It's so distracting. People, let's see who's out here. We got one of those Wise cans. We got the third version. It's amazing. I'm going to have to turn one of these lights out. I hear people. Sorry, guys. What's one piece of advice you would want to tell yourself at 27 if you had the chance? Maybe don't drink so much. Yeah. Definitely don't drink so much. Save your money and save money. That would be it. I'm on the... I don't think of Mary Jane as a vice, though. I think I come from I have a lot of alcoholism in my family. I think it's because they were coping with their ADHD and nobody really talked about it until my cousin and I and my nephew. I'm light diagnosed, but I can tell that a lot of the alcoholism in my family probably stemmed from them coping with the reality that they don't fit in, that they can't, like, they're not a part of any kind of, I don't know. I can see why they became alcoholics, is all I'm saying. Yeah. And I don't smoke it because it makes me paranoid, but I mean, I won't say no to a chocolate or a gummy. That's just what it is. But I have to have it, like, I found not too long ago that I can't really go anywhere anymore. Like, just normal. So there's no going anywhere. um, with being altered. Hold on, I know you guys are talking to me and I'm just getting this. Trying to be as careful as possible. Sorry if I'm being rude. I don't mean it. I appreciate that this color is so dark and so pigmented that I don't need to do a shit ton of coats. Alright, what are you guys saying to me? Yeah, I can't go anywhere. We went to a Mexican restaurant earlier and I just, I get too nervous in cars now. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it was the police scanner. Like, but I don't really go anywhere, so I just know how stupid and crazy. Nobody pays attention. Everybody kind of drives really, really fast. Which is fine if I'm late for work, because I'm always late for work, but like, they're also aggressive. I don't know. I've become really weird about driving now. So, fortunately, I'm medicated for anxiety, but damn it. I want to be able to go places and not be anxious about it. Like, I don't know where this came from, really, if I'm being honest. I mean, I guess it's over the course of so many years. I love animals. My family's very similar. I make myself go out because I get depressed if not. Yeah. Thank you, Erica. Erica! You're so sweet. What's that? What's that? Those are so cute. Yeah, what is it? Agoraphobic? Is it agoraphobic? I feel like that's the one where you stay home. I'm here or I'm at work. I go out because my husband wants to go out. So I kind of just do it anyway and cope as I go. What does this blowing raspberries mean? I'm not doing it. Noko? No. We were just talking about that. Did you just get here? I used to, but I make better popcorn and I can just rent whatever movie here and spend way less money. So, and I don't have to worry about taking my Lysol with me because I know how many people go into movie theaters and have COVID. But I've also not been cool with it since Aurora, so it's been kind of weird. Hold on, I've got 3 more little toes. I'm almost done. I can pay attention. No, thank you. We all know what happens if I mess that up. You're not gonna... Oh, good. The pow pow. Yeah. Ever since the... Yeah. Every time someone walks in late to a theater, my heart... Yes! That's me. Yeah, I can't do it. Aurora, yeah. Also, you know, COVID. I know how gross people are. People are disgusting. I mean, they just are. They forget that they're not at home. It kind of reminds me of my dog when he forgot he was in the attic with me and he forgot where he was. And he lifted his leg to pee on the chimney and I'm like, oh my God! I scared the shit out of him, so he's fine. He stopped, but oh my God. we got that cleaned up, obviously, but Jesus, that was so intense. Oh. Yeah. I am picky. I feel like it did. Rat fuel, absolutely. Yes. Even going to concerts. I am too picky. That's okay. It's good to develop preferences. Haven't you developed a new preference since in the past 4 years? How would you feel if somebody called you picky for developing a new preference? Too many shootings and weirdos. Yes, absolutely, Laura Jane. Absolutely. Never enjoyed concerts because I don't like being mushed in with a bunch of people. Yeah. I like being at a good venue. But then you think of the Bataclan, and the Eagles of Death Metal, and that was also unnerving. Like, that weirded me out for every concert ever after that. And concerts just weren't the same. I left the city a few months ago and my mind was slowed down because my social life is non-existent. Main character, I can see that. I have a big social life, though. That's part of my job. My job is to be social. And take care of people. And the people that I take care of, I'm request only, right? Like, I'm referral based. People are coming to see me. And I've developed those relationships, and everybody kind of feels about the same. So, okay, Erica. Everybody feels about the same. A lot of my friends, a lot of my clients, you know, they're just kind of, what is the word? Trucking along. You know, can't change anybody. I'm not putting another coat on this if I can avoid it. I'm not gonna. This is just fine. We are. One thing I hate is whack. The dating scene. I know. I know. Rat fuel. I know. Oh my God. I was just telling my client the other night. Like, I was telling her that my husband inspired a lot of people I used to work with. When I worked at a bigger salon with a lot of stylists, how he treated me inspired the other girls on how they needed to also be treated. And I like knowing that, and I know that actually happened. And I was telling one of my clients a long time ago about that, because she had mentioned how sweet he was and how well he treats me. And I guess she goes something like, well, I guess I'd have to find him attractive. And I'm like, I don't know what she just said, but I don't like it. So then it just occurred to me, oh my God, hairstylists, a lot of hairstylists have a different idea of beauty than other people. A lot of hairstylists that I know think of beauty differently. I couldn't have broken up with my girl from 2 years ago, man. Should have. Aw. Interviews. Yeah, it's so cringe and dusty now. It's crazy, man. Dating and... yeah. It's not true, Rap Fuel. There's a lot of good ones out there. I'm making yearning playlists with no girls to yearn for. Oh my God. That's something. I wish CD players were a thing. My husband and I have been together for so long that he would make mixed CDs for me. And then use his computer to put titles on them and whatever. It was cool at the time. I still would listen to those. I don't have a CD player anymore, but in my old car, I totally did. See, this is when I think, Rap Fuel, this is when I think astrology would be good for you. Because you would do well to ask an astrologer by looking at your chart where they think you would meet your person. Yeah. I don't know a lot about Virgos, actually. I'm lying to you. Oh my God, a lot of my moderators are Virgos. Oh my God. Some of my favorite people are Virgos. My dad's a Virgo. My grandmother was. I mean, I know a lot of Virgos, I guess. Opposite sign of Pisces. Earth sign. I get along with them. I think it's the Scorpio in me. Yeah. Thank you for asking. You're close. I get along. I mean, the Capricorn side of me is very, I'm a cusper, right? So Aquarius with a Capricorn cusp. And I can appreciate the ability to be organized. And I feel like I haven't met a disorganized Virgo ever, really. So, except for maybe my dad, but that's a whole other thing. Aquarius, Capricorn, cusp, January. But I usually just say, like, I read my Scorpio mostly, because that's my rising and my moon. So I consider myself more of a Scorpio now. And then my husband is an Aquarius rising with a Capricorn stellium. I appreciate it. My brain is so chaotic, I can appreciate some organization. My house is not organized. I will never beat the Leo my one of my best roommates in my studio mates I ever had, she was a Leo. She was a bridesmaid for my wedding. My mom's a Leo. There's a lot of Leo that I know. I gotta do it. I can't. So, what else is happening? I must have bored a lot of people. I can't, what do I want? I can't bake cookies tonight because I'm going to do it tomorrow night. I gotta cut some hair tomorrow. I guess I can do my fingers now. Do I have my top? Oh, please, I have to get my top coat. What Leo stereotypes won't you ever beat? Hello everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. Please do tap the screen. Please do follow. I don't make a lot of content. I do a lot of these. When I think of passionate, I could see that. I could see if a Leo being passionate. I guess most fire signs I just think of being boisterous. When I think of a Leo, I think of boisterous and showy without being obnoxious about it. Good. That's a good way to be. Never lose that. I can see how smoothly you socialize with your clients. I try to. I mean, I've only really gotten a few issues with people. Mostly, but they've been weeded out over the years. Oh, God, this one. Oh, my God. You almost ruined my birthday. Jesus Christ. Ow. I need to go on the inversion table. Have meetings all day, every day. I'm not. Seriously. Tech sales. I'm back. I just ordered food. What'd you get? I'm so, and, what do I want to say inverted? Yeah. The person I love is a Sagittarius. They are calm and I'm chaotic. Erica, what's yours? I forget. You told me. I always forget. I'm the worst at remembering. I just remember that there's like 3 of them that, oh my God. See that? It's gonna work though. Fire signs and air signs work. Man, I wish I knew. I wish you weren't on the other side of the world. I have very few Geminis in my life. Yeah, I legit can't stand her now. Stay away from Sagittarius. That's the only woman who ever. Repfuel, what's your sun sign? Did you tell me and I didn't see it, or we talk about it and I forgot? I ordered my wife and I said, I didn't know you were married. Congratulations. A good cheeseburger does sound good. With extra pickles. So good. Virgo. Yeah, that would be too much. Moon in Aquarius, rising in Virgo. Nice. Yes. I love a Sagittarius, but like, I think they're cool. Sagittarians, I've never met one that wasn't exciting in some way. Like they had exciting personalities, or they were kind of fearless in what they did and what they would do. And I always got along with a Sagittarius. So great. But they can make you dizzy. And they can be a little chaotic. Great for Erica, not so great for you. Now you're mine. They are bold. Sagittarius slander won't be tolerated here. That's my rising. No. We love a Sagittarius. I think my only issue I ever had, and it's not even an issue really, I'm just being a pain in the ass about it because I'm mad currently, was I can't handle a Pisces dude. I can handle a Pisces chick in small amounts. But I can't handle, I found I have a hard time with Pisces men. I do live a nocturnal life. It's after 5. Oh my God. I dated a Cancer for 5 years. I just considered it, I appreciated how he took care of his mom, and he took care of me for a long time. He was cool until he wasn't. I found that I can't date a Scorpio, but I have a lot of Scorpio. But I get along with a lot of Scorpio females. I can't date a Scorpio, but I got along with a lot of Scorpio females. Cancers are, I don't know if they're envious. Maybe the ones you've met. I think they're driven by emotion. Yeah. See, I don't know if a Scorpio and Gemini would work as well. I know Scorpio and Capricorn work really, really well. And that's where I get the whole water sign, earth sign thing. Fire and air are good matches, and then earth and water are good matches. Good morning. Been a Scorpio magnet and expert's my best. I can't figure out why. They take that shit to heart. We might not be envious, but they're sensitive, and I don't know if they're ingenuine though. I don't think that they're ingenuine as much as they change their mind. Or maybe I'm just projecting, but it's been my experience that people who I think are being ingenuine aren't really lying to me. They honestly felt that at the time and then thought differently the next time I spoke to them. I don't think that they were, because I could see it in their face and I felt their energy. They believed in what they were saying at the time, and then they changed their mind, and then now, I just thought, well, I have to ask better questions in the future. I take it personally. So, well, it didn't work for many reasons. Yeah. I feel so terribly protective of Cancer placements. That's fine, you should. What would you say is your favorite thing about marriage and what's most difficult? Hold on, I have to remember what locals. Yep. Oh, yep. If you're still in here, you didn't miss much. We're just talking about all the things. Turn off. I don't know if I can do that. I'm trying to find. Okay, so Leo and Sagittarius, I think. That's adorable. What would you say is your favorite thing? Also, when you met your husband, how did you guys know he was the one? I find myself thinking about marriage a lot now that I'm 27, but it seems like a mountain to climb. So, we met in 2002, and he was a client until I moved with my ex to North Carolina, and then we stayed in contact because we had become friends. Like, he was, because he was older and going through a divorce, and you know, he had a super long commute and all these different things. We'd go to lunch and I just listen or talk his ear off as a good distraction for him. We got along great. And he wasn't ever a threat or anything to my ex, because the age difference was real. And then we just got along so well. Whether it was music or he came in every 3 weeks for a haircut. I mean, it was so easy to talk to each other. The other night I was remembering how I tried to set him up with another one of my clients, and it didn't work out, but they appreciated it at the same time. Like, it was, yeah. I tried to set him up. So, but we got along really well, and then stayed in contact. We were friends. We went out to see some music. We tried to not go around Valentine's Day. I think it was on the 16th. He was trying to cheer me up. At the time, I was super depressed because my ex and I had just broken up. He broke up with me on Christmas Eve. So, the December before this. And he was trying to cheer me up. I was down to I couldn't remember if I was 93 pounds or 98. Anytime I tried to eat, I would get sick. Hung out. We had a great time. Of course, because we were friends already. And I just didn't leave his place. I just didn't leave the place. Like, I stayed there for basically 2 months straight. Yeah. I mean, it helps to be hungry. Right? Like, we were just going to go have lunch. It's simple. There's no... I think it's too much pressure. I tried to go, like, eHarmony was kind of big at the time. And I really just wanted to take that test or whatever. I hated everybody who I matched up with. And one of them, oh my God, oh my God. One of them lived in the same building as my now husband. And I blew him off to go hang out with him. Blew off the eHarmony guy so I could hang out with my husband. And he showed his true colors. And boy, did I dodge a bullet. So, yeah, I couldn't handle anybody. Okay, so one of the astrology guys talked about all the different patterns on a chart. My husband has a seesaw, so he's totally balanced on, his 7th house, 8th house, 6th house, and 12th, 1st, and 2nd house. Something like that, right? He doesn't have any really up here. What's the other thing? And then mine was just all on one side. Like, 1st house, up and down. I have nothing on, besides Chiron and my vertex on the other side of my chart. I'm not spending that much money, but I do like her. I like her and I like her page. I just don't go. Sentient, hello! I dodged a bullet because that guy was a dick. Like I understand being upset, but Jesus Christ. I don't know. It was shitty that I blew him off. I get that. But his reaction to it was way intense. Way intense. Yeah. Yeah. I forget the dude's name, but it was great. Now I'm cold. I'm still going through the... You guys, these stupid... Oh. Now I'm gonna... Ugh. Knock it off. I'm just trying to... Why are you being weird? Sometimes you don't own people. I know. Well, I didn't give him an explanation. Sorry, I can't come up. Or I couldn't be there. It's basically, that's the kind of response I gave him, like, sorry, I'm not going to be able to make it up. And then, yeah. Anyway, that's those 2 months where we hung out. I think that's when I really, I developed feelings for him, but I didn't want him to be a rebound. Because I just got out of this huge ass relationship. And then I moved to a different state. Again. And he said he was moving to a different state, and I said, no, you're not. And then we found a place to live together. Sometimes, yeah. This is a weirdo banishing spell. Yeah. Sentient. I'm not, though. He is. I'm not as thoughtful. I don't think about things like that like he does. I see some stories on here where, God, people are so thoughtful. I wish I had that superpower because that's just not something I have. I mean, the thoughtfulness that people will have. I just... Man. Like today at that restaurant, we were that couple that sat next to each other, so I didn't have to see all the people on the other side of the booth, like going in and out, because if I was looking around the room and somebody looked at me, I'd freak out. So I like to face the wall or the TV or something. And he wanted to watch the game, so we were that couple that sat on the same side of the booth. So I went on a date like a month ago, and Shuddy had no... Oh, man. Transcendent is what you do. Aw, thanks, Stan. It was like being on a date with a human template. Good. It's actually seeing how lost in time. Glad we're married. Jesus. He's still grounded, though, because he waited 10 years to marry me. Yeah. Man. Erica, I hope this Sagittarius is everything you need and more. You deserve it. I hope you're ready for an adventure. Get ready for an adventure. Quirky. Kind of all over the place. Absolutely. It's fine. It's my personality. Fun fact, that used to be my Yahoo email address. I waited 5 to marry my baby. Aww. Last girl I was talking to consistently and dating was a Taurus. My brother's a Taurus, man. My best friend in high school was a Taurus. I can't stay friends. I will inevitably do something that pisses off a Taurus. And I don't have... we stay in touch like on FB, but I'm not on there very much. And my older brother and I just never got along. Me being born was all that needed to happen for that Taurus to never want to see me again. To never be my friend. Ford made a Taurus. A Taurus was a good car. Strong-headed. Tauruses will hold a grudge. I will hold a grudge. If I'm not ready to stop holding a grudge, but like... when I continue the friendship, I will punish them still by being snarky and saying shit until, like, I transfer the grudge into being being snarky. Not a shitty person, but just like a smart ass. That's happened to a Pisces. So, it's a thing that happens. This was the start of inconsiderate and demanding. Goodness. Just, they have their pluses. It's just, don't get on the bad side and don't make them mad because you'll never be forgiven. A lot of alone time. Taurus, Leo, all fixed. And Aquarius. Is a Taurus fixed? I didn't think a Taurus was fixed. I thought it was immutable. I have to look because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't. You probably know. I know. Yeah, it is a fixed. I mean, I knew you knew. I just wanted to I had to look. I thought there was another one, but okay. I could see that. I could see being materialistic. So dating can be whack when you know what you want. Shadi was asking me too many questions when she found out how much I make. Oh, God. Well, you can tell that she was young then because I never asked him how much he made. We still we don't talk money, really. But money's weird. Like, you'll go through phases where you'll make a lot of money and make less money, and it's weird. Like right now, in the beginning when we first moved in together, I made more money than he did. And now he makes more money than I do. So, not a lot. I'm just saying. Most important thing is I'm gonna provide. Yeah, there's no need. Being nosy about that. Like, I never asked him. I never asked him how much he made. I don't want to be rich. I never asked my ex how much he made. She Googled my company and position on Glassdoor and asked me. Lo and behold, good to... Shane Curtis! Aww. You know what? I'm not staying hydrated. I'm dying of thirst. Hey, look, it's the cup that makes me cry, but I can't stop. It is super lame. Like, that's bad. Like, you know who she needs? She needs a Taurus. That's something a Taurus or a Cancer would love. I'm not that, maybe even a Virgo. No, nope. I would say a Taurus would like that. I'm lying. A Capricorn. Well, maybe. I don't know how to drink. Happier. And culturally, that's also considered rude where I'm from. So, yeah, it is kind of considered rude. However, that mentality is shifting, especially for women, because they are tired of being underpaid. And, like, I guess it started in workplace and then has transferred. Yeah. Because, being shit on in payroll for a very long time. Oh. Is it the goat? What is the Chinese New Year going to be, this next one? The biggest form of theft in the country is wage theft, and that's all I have to say. It is. It is. I'm owed so much money. When I think about all the free time I gave one of my employers, I should have been paid for a lot of that shit and wasn't. I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. I was fucked. My dumbass didn't have any idea what I deserved and what I was not going to get. Yeah, I had no idea that all the marketing and stuff I did. I guess I didn't really think about it because I was getting paid every week. Like, I didn't really feel like I needed to budget at the time. I worked for a company that underpaid me for an entire 3 years. I was an employee when I was 1099. That lady is a felon, actually. Like, she was she embezzled a bunch of money. She was terrible. And I worked for her for a year because I didn't. God, she was a bully too. Jesus Christ. Glad that's over. Jeez. 2025 is thank you, Stan. Thank you. How did you learn rat fuel? I can't remember. I always forget what I am. So, I thought I was a horse, but I don't think I'm a horse. Was I a goat? I'll have to look it up. I elevated my career by not being loyal and hopping company. I earned 3 times. That is really, really great. See, I can't do that though. Also, you know what I hate? Another reason why I hate taxes, I don't know Excel spreadsheets. I don't know how to do Excel anything. But here I am trying to do them for my taxes because it does all the math. And I don't know any of the functions and it drives me crazy. But I try. And I was telling somebody the other day, I'm like, at least Google Sheets knows I'm dumb. Right? Like, I think Excel thinks I'm smarter than Excel definitely thinks I'm smarter than I am. Back in university, they told us don't move jobs a lot and thought, right, fire goat, fire goat, fire goat. Well, hairstylists who do that, clients get fatigued with that. They will stay with a salon. Many will stay with a salon due to their location or something. I was always proud of myself by being the type of person who stayed at salons for a good amount of time. Like I didn't salon hop. Because nobody wins. Nobody wins with a salon hopper. Kenny freaking Powers. Oh my God. Good morning. It's a great point. I didn't think of that. So that is particularly where my stand goes from. Oh. My contribution to my team Google Sheet is color coding, not functions. How's Google Sheets different? I don't know. Well, they don't talk to each other, so that makes it hard. Because if I start on an Excel spreadsheet, it's hard to go to Sheets, and it's weird. It has been forever. I haven't been here for a month. I moved with my stylist every time she moved. A lot of my clients moved. Hello, Josh. A lot of my clients, I've had clients, there's a handful that I'm still friends with, and I'll play like phone games with, like Candy Crush. They're on my team, or Angry Birds Friends or something. And I adore them. And they've been clients of mine since 2007, since I moved here. So it's a big deal for me. Like those folks, good God, so important. And they followed, mostly the whole time. Unless they had to finish out a contract or like a thing. I don't know what the thing was. I forget what they're called. Don't mind me. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. No, I'm not moving my salon. Hey, but if you go to my YouTube, you guys can see what my studio looks like. I had a dream last night that my hair, cool. I'm starting to get a streak over here. It's cool. I wish, Josh, but you can call me a hairstylist or cosmetologist. That's the official term. Cosmology. It is. It can be. It's also artsy. I like the artsy aspect of it. What's this one? Do I want this or that one? Did I do the dark one? These colors look so much alike. They're two totally different ones, but like, I don't know which one I've used. I think I used this one. Fun fact, the polish the name of it, it's called Russian to a Party. It's from a collection, and I have another one from that collection. There were two actually that I had with it too. Oh my God, what happened? They're from 2001. It was like the Around the World collection from OPI. Yeah, I know that, but like, they do. You can tell that this is darker, but they still have a lot of this similar gold reflections, I think. Yeah, that's very similar to me. You can make someone's day so amazing and bring positivity to their mindset. Yeah. It does look cool, right? And it looks good on. But I'm going to choose the Kangaroo. I like them. Yeah. Maybe I'll put these two together. I definitely have a type. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to be able to touch anything for a while, so we'll get this going. And I'll talk for a little while before I get off of here and wash my face. And I'll be back. Be back to bake some cookies tomorrow night. I'm going to drop my phone. Oh, just nothing. Wearing a nail combo called Zodiac and Masquerade. Oh, are those hollow tacos? I feel like I had Masquerade. Was that a creative nail? I don't know. I love a hollow taco. Jesus. It's one of the best polishes ever. And she just came out with the Zodiac collection. I like colors, but... Well, here's something fun. You know how old this is? This is so old. It was $6. It was my friend's retail. She sold it to me, so because I loved it. Damn it! I'm gonna be so pissed if I fuck this toe up. Hold on, I have to see. Where's my phone? think oh, nice. Be a guest. Did I fuck it up? Not too bad. Oh, it's kind of purpley. Looks great with a flash. What? I only know from when I my ex and get stuff from the mall. China glaze. This is Hollow Taco. It's Simply Nailogical's line, and it's so great. I love this kangaroo bee. It's so pretty. It might be a little... It's more berry than it looks on here. I look very pale. Yeah, I guess I have to take it out. So, what else is happening? Oh my god, my phone's not happy with me. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. We have enough time to paint. So we're gonna... Did you all follow my YouTube? Because I'm going to be going over to YouTube and doing these because I need more subscribers over there. I'm 400 away from 350. No, I'm lying to you. I don't mean it. I forget how many subscribers I have over there, but I definitely need more subscribers over on the YouTubes. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. I got you. Thank you. If I didn't look, I don't know. TikTok encourages, like, it's just a better... I look better on TikTok than I do over on YouTube. And I appreciate that. It's fine. You know, being authentic is also important, but I do appreciate having more functions over here than that are available over on the other side. So, oh yeah, I need a lot more. I'm at 617. I have so much content. I have 233 videos. And it's all a lot of these. I know. Thank you. I really do have to work on that. I say stuff. I don't mean it. I know who I am. But yeah, you're right. One of these days I'll bring down it's one of my favorite books in the world because the creator of Aveda autographed it and drew in it for me, and the topic of the book is huge, and it's what positive affirmations that you say to yourself, and positive thoughts and positivity will do to your cells and to your body, to your mental health. I have to work on that. I know I do. Thank you. Well, this one, I have so many books like that. I don't remember what this one was called. It's upstairs. I don't remember the title of it. But the weird thing is that guy, the author of that book, he had written what he had done. It's the guy who wrote positive words on jars of water and then looked at the molecular structure let it sit for a while, and they looked at the molecular structure and then what the shape of those cells became, of the structures. And they were beautiful. They were all like snowflakes, but they weren't frozen. They were just like, those were their cells now. And how different it was from when negative words were written on the jars. So, I don't know if you've heard of that thing, but I kind of believe it. I do believe it, actually. I'm too hot for their weird vibe to be my fault. Yeah. I feel like what that also is giving the vibe of that's a them problem, not a you problem. I think I'm going to start trying to get some sleep, but I'll stay on a little bit longer. Thanks, Josh. You're right, though. I should be getting off of here soon. I'm not going to get these done in time. I do want to have these. Very tactful way to rephrase that. Here. That's what those are. You guys, we've been on here for an hour and a half. If you followed my YouTube, that's amazing. Thank you. It's probably best to get off of here, huh? I probably should. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Maybe later today? No, it'll definitely be after midnight tomorrow. So, after midnight on Monday. Thank you, Chris. Goodbye, Erica. Thank you for modding. You're an excellent moderator. Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me while I painted my toes. Aww. Good night, you guys. Thank you. All the rest, right? I probably won't wake up until 2 tomorrow anyway. Good night. Oh man, I haven't been in here for a second. Thank you. Oh my God, Halloween. Thank you so much. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye. Maybe. Oh.